As of July, government forces and armed opposition fighters have been battling each other for control of the city. The civilian population is being caught in the middle. On the one hand, sometimes caught in the crossfire, but mostly at the receiving end of very vicious and brutal attacks by government forces, with aircraft, helicopters, artillery, mortar, heavy firing into densely populated civilian areas.
This is still Salahuddin, the result of the airstrikes. Today is Sunday. Bustan al-Qasr, Saturday 11th of August. Still a few women and children left. They mostly stay indoor and the men go out to find food. Bustan al-Qasr, still Saturday 11th of August. This street is virtually empty because it was hit on a couple of occasions. This is the school where the girl and her brother were killed on Sunday, 5th of August, when the school where they were staying was shelled. شو اسم المنطقة؟ الشيخ فارس. This is the street right next to the school that was shelled. The street was hit once, also an airstrike. And this is the impact. This is somebody's bedroom. Luckily nobody was here, and luckily the shell did not explode. This is the mortar that fell on the house, with a pen for an idea of the size. Other people from the neighborhood are also filming. This is the place where up to 10 members of the Khayali family were killed when the homes were bombed on Monday, 6th of August, in the district of Sakhor. Bustan al-Qasr, shelling of the top floor apartment. A family of 7, the Korea family, were killed on Monday, 6th of August.
In the Farduz district, members of the Suri family, a little boy, 3-year-old, his name was Fadi. He was killed when an artillery shell hit the house. His brother, 6-year-old Salah, lost his left hand. and other children from the families were also injured. It's an example of many. In most of the cases that I investigated, the majority of the victims, both those who were killed and those who were injured, were actually children.
Yeah, here the family member are showing the bloody pillow. Full of blood. This is the roof still of the house of the Suri family. People are picking up, family members and neighbors are picking up pieces of shrapnel where the children were killed and injured. This is the shrapnel that the relatives have found. This is the damage to all the surrounding houses.
During the night between the 7th and 8th of August, an artillery strike on the home of the Hindi family killed the 3-month-old baby girl as she was sleeping in her cot. Her grandmother, her aunt and her uncle, and her little 2-year-old brother is now in hospital fighting for his life.
هذا وزنه تقريبا شيء 120 قيمة. طلع شو سمكته هذا؟ هذا 3 ملي سمكته هذا.
نعم.
الشظايا تبعه صار فوق البشرة. الشظايا تبعه لو قتلت الناس. وين القذيفة؟ ما جوات البيت، برات البيت خربت البيت كله. هذا كله خراب الصار.
محل الشظية المحطوطة على اللدى.
نعم.
جنب النيون.
هذا مكسور هذا هيك شظية.
قد ايه كان عمره الطفل؟
هاد هيك.
طفل قديش كان عمره؟
الطفل قد ايه عمره؟
3 شهور عمره.
3 شهور.
طفل 3 شهور عمره.
ولد ولا بنوتة؟ بنت يا حرام.
هذا الباب مفتوح، نحن متكسر بلوره. هذا مفتوح. هذا التخت كان هنيك انا قربت له. هذا انا محتفظ فيه ذكرى لابني. هذا مشان اشوف دائما اتذكره هيك بدمه. شوفوا هذا الساعة فيه غراض كان كثير. في هون شوفي هذا
ايوه الطفل صغير هي.
ايوه
هي هيك اللي شايفه هي. شوف عندك فيها هي القذيفة مشان تبين هي الطقم الصغير.
This is the Tariq al-Bab area. This is the bakery. And there was a queue of people waiting to buy bread when the shell hit just 2 floors above.
مشفى الرزي.
لا مش مدار الشفاء كلها مش مدار الشفاء مدار الشفاء.
أنا صورت هناك يا ريت تصوروا.
تعال المقطع جاهز.
People are pointing to the blood and pieces of flesh that are still in the street. This is one of the children that was injured on Friday, 11th of August, while he was standing in the bread queue. These are families stranded from Syria who are now in the center of town, and they're sleeping essentially in the middle of the street. We're in a taxi. We just got stopped, and this man has a little child who was hit by a bullet in the head, and we were asked to take her to a hospital. There are no cars, there is no fuel.
The international community has failed quite spectacularly to do anything at all to address the deteriorating human rights situation in Syria. Things have been let go and things have now gone very far. We are in a situation of open armed conflict. We can only reiterate to all the parties involved, government forces but also the armed opposition, that they must spare civilians, that they must do nothing that will increase the risk that civilians faced in that kind of situation. At the moment, it seems that nobody's listening, though.